guys, 7 o'clock on Sunday, bang on the dot. We've come out to do some shipping because there's a butt ton of it to do tomorrow and I don't want to get swamped tomorrow morning and take all day to do shipping. So that's what we're doing. Also, this is our second lot of Minifigure seconds. We managed to fill the container in like 2 weeks, which is great. So that's closing in an hour. It's up to $56 already. So that's pretty cool. So it's some pretty cool things in it. But these are all chipped, cracked, damaged in some way, shape or form. Some of them are faded. But yeah, those are the photos I put up. So we will watch that and see how that goes. Like you can clearly see this guy around here. He's clearly faded. But yeah, so that closes soon. So that'll be exciting to watch that. Tony's picking my first order. If you trade me out the way.
Yeah, first up.
My set's been down there. So Dad's actually going to put a shelf. I love my dad. With this giant base plate. And I think I'm going to stick it. Darling, hold your hands. I think I'm going to stick it about there. We don't know. But that's going on a shelf anyway.
About there?
Yeah, that could work. And then my set's going to go up on it, and I might move my chickens up on it as well, just because of little two fingers we've got around here that like to touch and play with everything, and I don't want my stuff being broken. But yay, love my set. But yeah, that's about it. We're going to crack on with shipping and see how much this goes for. Hey guys, so I've nearly finished doing shipping for the night. 7:37. We've picked up about 10 orders. This one's off to Oz. This one hasn't paid yet. Well, they've paid, but it hasn't come in yet, so I haven't packaged it up just in case. This order here is from a regular. He orders from us usually about once a month. He's a really nice guy. Always leaves little notes asking how we are and stuff. So this is his order. He's got the 2 horses. Heaps of my minifigure parts. From the gist of it, he kind of likes the knights and the castles and the Lord of the Rings and that kind of stuff. So it's really cool. So he's bought heaps of those. A couple of swords and some new bits. But yeah, a really nice guy, really great customer to have. And I enjoy packing his orders for him because I know he appreciates it. But yeah, awesome times.
Welcome back to another week. Start of week 25. We've got shipping done today already. It's about just after 11 o'clock. Had a bit to get through. We did some of the shipping last night to sort of prepare ourselves. This week's going to be a bit of a funny week because it's that 1 week in the month where I have my nephew, well we have my nephews. So they'll come Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and it gets a bit hairy with the workload. So we're going to try and get as much done as possible in the earlier stages of the week because we won't be able to get as much done as possible in the later stages. Just a thing that I'm going to be doing every week to help myself document my own progress. And I've realised how silly this is now showing it on camera. I've got a little board here, and obviously to people watching, this is back to front because I can see it in the camera, it's back to front. But basically in a nutshell, it's the New Zealand stores and the sizes of those stores. Now this is no way a sort of a competition or a reflection. We don't want to be the #1 store or anything like that. We're just sort of documenting our own progress on size in comparison to other stores, so we can help know where we are on the ladder, know that we are continuing to shoot into the top range of the stores, and continuing to move forward. I think by default we're always in competition with everyone, but it's not a competitive type thing. That's why I haven't displayed any names. I don't really want to name or shame anyone. If you're a New Zealand store owner and you're one of these people, because you will be one of these people from knowing your own business, and you want me to sort of put your name there so you can reflect your own progress in future weeks, just flick me a message. No worries about that. You might feel the same as I do, But for us, it's about progress and continuing to move forward. So all these numbers are backwards, but to give you a bit of an insight, there's 77 stores in New Zealand currently. We are number 13 in terms of size. It says 106,864 parts. We have tiddled around about 110. Sort of keep inputting, keep selling. It's been a bit of a battle for the last 3 months. I'm not where I want to be in terms of my goals, in terms of the size. I think from memory, I wanted to be uploading 3,100 more parts every single week for the entire year than we were selling. So it's quite a mountain to climb to get to that sort of 250,000, 250,000 type number. If we were at 250,000, we would be sitting in 6th place. We would be in here, which is sort of where I want to be. I want to be shooting for a higher position on this board, and that's the main progress of this board. So every week I'm going to update this, and I'm going to put the placements and stuff. Some of these I know personally that some of these stores from time to time do decide to close, in which case when I do the numbers they might fall off the leaderboard, and then the next week they'll gain back on when they sort of open up again. So no big deal. It's sort of just a snippet of when I decide to sit down on the computer on a Monday morning. I go over the numbers on how much sales we made for the week and stuff like that, document our progress, and then we do something like this. Again, another thing that we have in difference to I think just about all of these people on the board are we do Trade Me, we do a monthly box, we do Bricklink, like we do a range of things, and we're not just solely Bricklink. And a number of these people probably have full-time jobs and careers and stuff like that. So I think it would be an unfair value to sort of gauge against a competitive nature where people don't have the same situations. I believe, from my knowledge, only, as far as I'm aware, only 2 of these people actually are sort of full-time, and they're the higher tier, and they are by a country mile. I don't think we'll ever get to that sort of level on Bricklink. That's not because I don't want to. I think firstly we'd probably have to outgrow our garage, so space is an issue, but more importantly is that thing that we do a number of platforms. We have a different way of how we sell product and how we go about our time and what we do. So for now the business plan isn't to get right up there. I'm really happy and comfortable if I can squeeze inside the top 5 or something of that nature. So yeah, well, this is us, 13th place this week. We're 16,134 parts away from 12th place, so that's our sort of goal, and we'll take this one step at a time, and hopefully next week we're a little bit smaller than that. Maybe I'll do sort of a comparison, if you will, and I will Google how to reverse the camera a little bit, so then this here is the right way round. But yeah, so that's my little intro for the week. Alrighty, so yeah, this week will be, I have a lot of draws. I actually watched a live feed of who was it? It was an overseas channel, Brick in a Bucket, that's it. Evan from Brick in a Bucket was putting some parts into the store, I believe, about a week and a half ago, and we're having a good conversation, not just him and I, but a number of people in the chat, about drawers. And overseas they have these drawer units, and they're on sale. They go on sale quite often, apparently. Well, they go on sale, which is better than what they go here in New Zealand. Most of our drawers that we've had have not gone on sale. It's very hard to get a good price for the drawers. Last week, as you'll see if you watch the vlog, we actually picked up some on sale for once. The white ones that we're doing for our used pieces, they were on sale for down from 47 to 28. So I'll eat my hat, even though I was saying that they hardly ever go on sale. They actually did, and it was a considerable sale. So We have got 12 of those on the way. I believe I got a notification this morning, so they're on the courier. They're going to be arriving this morning. I haven't got a notification to say our labels are going to arrive this morning, so I think that'll be a job for me possibly a bit later in the week, but the goal is by the end of the week, and I'll watch this back when I go and edit the whole thing, I hope that I've got the wall up and all the drawers up. I need to sort of work on the spacing as well in the garage in terms of the walls. The second side of our walls are, they're not the best spacing, so that'll be something I'll probably look at as well. We've got a lot coming that was meant to come last week on Friday, some really exciting pieces for castle stuff. I think that's due to leave possibly on Wednesday from its location, and maybe we might get that on Friday. And also we have another lot I'm picking up on Wednesday from Upper Hutt. So yeah, so without that, I'll just carry on. I'm going to do some uploading this morning and get into it and then stop for lunch. Right, just had lunch, and first upload is done. This is stuff that was sitting around from last week that I didn't quite get to, so I've done all of those. It's a whole lot of Minecraft stuff. The next task for me is all of those ones, so I'm going to get those next. Alright, so it's Tuesday afternoon, in the garage. Just a little bit windy outside. Just finished uploading the minifigures that were all on this trolley, so that's good to get that job out the way. Next little job is all these heads. Pip's categorised them in a Brick Store sheet, so I'm going to be going through that and putting that into stock, because she keeps nagging on about getting them in, and she did do them last week for me, but I got a little bit swamped towards the end of the week, so I'll get them in. These arrived, 4 units to a box. It's just another wall of those. Should be 12 units all up. I haven't had a look at them yet. Main reason why I haven't opened it up or anything is because the labels. I'll probably get the labels tomorrow, I'd imagine. They haven't arrived today yet, and they are, pardon me, they're by the same courier that was meant to deliver these, so I don't think that these guys are going to be coming back to the house again today. Could be wrong, but yeah, so this looks like maybe a tomorrow job, which is cool, but it will fill up this wall. I've already got the drill. I've borrowed it in preparation for this, so yeah, that'll be good to get that up. But I'm going to jump into these heads, get them up, and get another job out of the way. Alrighty, and they're all uploaded. I've separated them. I don't like too many being in one drawer with similar sort of patterns, just to avoid errors. You know, a lot of yellows and stuff like that, looking right at that. So yeah, I like to separate them a little bit. Bearded, females, all that sort of thing. Just the details on the face a bit more, so then I don't send the wrong parts. But these are all up, about $103 worth, so good little upload. Hey guys, it is Tuesday. Got my last piece of the puzzle. This arrived today. Again, just like last time, laser links if you're after labels for your label printer. Real cheap. I think they're about $8.90 a unit. And having a look on TradeMe, you can actually get them a few other things, but we've never had a problem with this. Laser links people, I don't know how they get them or what they do, but whether they import them and they're, you know, not 100% authentic brother labels, but definitely when you're dealing with larger scale, operations with labeling, and you're not sort of labeling your housewares and stuff like that, it's a lot cheaper. So we're going to, today, and so we've got Jordan arriving tomorrow, but today we're going to take these up to the bedroom. Philippa and I are watching the end of Breaking Bad, so we've got a couple of episodes of that to go. Little series that we have watched over the past couple of months. We're finally finishing it up. So we're sort of just watching that, just chilling out. It's the afternoon right now. It's about 3:30. I'm going to label these just sitting on the bed, sorting that out. So yeah, that's what my afternoon looks like. And I don't think I'll get through the whole lot, but I envision that I'll make a slight dent, maybe one box or something is the focus for today, and the other two for tomorrow or something like that. But yeah, so that's our today's job. I finally got the last piece, so onwards to getting this all done by the weekend. Yeah, carrying on.
Good morning, guys. Wednesday, 9 o'clock. We had to restart my whole computer because it does not like Wednesday morning, and I don't blame it. We have
I've covered up the details.
one order. What's underneath it?
Yeah, everything's
I'm gonna mess it up now and he's gonna get angry.
No, that's all right.
We had quite a few Bricklink orders this week. Cute, is that the little axolotl face?
Yeah, they ordered the axolotls that I put into stock, and they ordered, I think, 4. I think I had 5. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so that's cute. Finally sold the panda head. That's exciting. Yeah, we had quite a few, but they're not overly big orders. They're like $20 orders, so that's cool.
It's good to keep things moving. So it actually works out the better way, because if you spend
You
40...
printed this one out weird.
Eh?
You printed this one out weird.
Oh, okay, yeah. If you spend 40, you get free shipping, so it's not the worst thing in the world to get $20, $30 orders, you know.
Yeah, yellow.
Same again, yeah. Printed that out weird. That one's not going, no, I don't think. Paid.
Still waiting on the one I packaged up the other day to pay. They haven't paid yet, but they'll get there. We sold some wheels. What else did we sell? This one.
Yeah, and there's quite a few minifigures there. That was like $100 minifigure.
Didn't we sell like 20 minifigures?
Yeah, it's double-sided, that one.
So that's really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, and a couple more orders for minifigures.
Oh,
I'm still totally so excited. My shelf hasn't been built yet because Mr. 18 is sick. He hasn't got COVID. I tested him Monday. I'm going to test him again today or tomorrow. But the test came back negative on Monday. But I'm not letting Dad round here until Dom's better.
Oh, that's some drawers.
What else? Miss 14 Ella is home with a headache this morning. I think it might just be Monday-itis, but... Wednesday-itis. Sorry, I'm all out of whack. Meant to have baby Jordan today, but he's sick. So we're not getting him.
It's going down.
We got Lucas this weekend. We got Mr. 10, Declan this weekend. And we got Mr. 5 this weekend. So fucking God help us.
Yeah, should be fun.
We got drawers in the mail yesterday. Is that all of them?
Yeah, I talked about it yesterday on the vlog.
Cool.
I said that I'd sort of give a start to it, so I've done half of the drawer labelling. It's a lot easier doing this one than these ones, because these ones I had to peel them off, obviously, if you've seen the last vlogs. These are a real good deal, and just being able to just put that sticker on and not have to do any extra work was really good. I've left the dividers in because I realised when I first did these, I took all the dividers out and put them in a bucket. Bucket sits underneath there. I realised just about all the drawers had dividers back in, so I went and had to re-put them in. I'll start off with them in, and if they don't need them, I'll take it out.
Good plan.
Seems like I don't have to double handle. But yeah, I'm about halfway through. I'll get the other half done, and then I'll probably see where that drill is and what your dad's up to grab that drill back.
Yep, so we're off to Upper Hutt today, Trentham, to pick up a lot of Lego we bought. And then that'll give me something to do this afternoon, since I don't have baby Jordan. But yeah, we will crack on and we will keep you updated with what we do. Hopefully my computer wants to work now. Ugh. Right. Right guys, we've just been to the Hut and back and picked up this. We bought this off Trade Me for $120. It's pickup only. And the only photos we saw was literally a photo like I'm recording now. It was just like the tub. There's nothing sprayed out, nothing. But, so it's kind of like a, what are we going to find?
Quite a big lot.
Yeah, 100, what did we say it was? It was 48 litres. 48 litres, so that's cool. So, tip her out, and here we go. They did warn us that there could be some non-Lego, fake Lego.
Buzz Lightyear or that Star Wars one.
Yep. So I've got lunch in the oven. Yeah, so no idea what minifigures are in it. But it's going to be interesting to go through. Stop. Oh, you just moved the torso. So yeah, so we'll go through it and we'll have lunch and then we'll get back to you on what we find. But so far it looks like a pretty good score for 120 bucks, just on the sheer volume of it. Morning guys, it's Thursday. It's coffee day, so it's exciting because it's grocery day. So I've done the groceries, put them away. This one made me get up at 8 o'clock and walk up Nico Valley Hill, which is just a hill with steps, and it was torture, but I fucking did it. God help me. After a 6k walk last night, I might add. The cats have eaten a bird at some point last night, and I haven't vacuumed yet, so it's just sitting there. It's just feathers, there's nothing gross. It don't even look like that, Hercules, because you didn't even catch it. Know that for sure. What else? We're doing shipping. We're doing shipping.
Yep, these are all done. They're going to go up today. They're all labelled, ready to go.
Dad's coming around at about 10. What's the time? Very soon for coffee, so they'll go up. Overnight we sold a Minecraft baby chicken, axolotl.
Yep.
That's cool. What else did we sell?
Sold 3 of these. This customer was a bit funny. They were asking about shipping prices, and
they were concerned that our $5 shipping cost was too high. And once Tony calmly and quietly explained to them that that is the cost to send something, well, it was actually $4.60.
It's $4.65 through Courier Post and, or NZ Post, and
once you add in,
then you add the bag, the packaging, the plastic, all of that sort of thing.
Printing.
It's definitely over $5. For a Dowley bag. So
and then
was amusing.
And then she asked if she could combine shipping, and it's like, do you even read the auction, people? But anyway, I get a little bit antsy about these people, but Tony just handles them nicely. Maybe that's why I don't do it. But yeah, my computer wants to wake up. There we go. So we'll crack on and do shipping.
We got a lot yesterday.
Just about, yeah, we did that. I did a video of that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just about finished my minifigures, halfway through, and I've already got $300 worth of minifigures and parts.
Really good when the lot only cost us $120.
Yeah.
I'd say plus gas. We had to go get it. We actually anticipated going to go get it anyway because we were picking up my nephew, but we didn't end up having him because he was sick. So.
Oh, he's sick.
Yeah.
Mr. 18 is going back to course today. He tested negative for COVID again yesterday, so he's on his way out the door going back to course. Miss 14's home. She's got a broken heart, bless her. But Tony's decided we can take her to Kmart at 4 o'clock to cheer her up a bit, and I got her a coffee. Gonna mend that teenage broken heart, tell you. But yeah, so we'll crack on, and then I'll show you my minifigures when I get out there, where I'm at with that.
Sweet as.
Alright, we're done shipping. Dad's been for coffee. This is what I'm doing. This is what I did yesterday. So these are parts. And these are minifigures ready for Tony to upload. It's pretty cool ones. Got her and her. So they're pretty cool. A few city ones. Chick in a wheelchair. Guy with a bike. I always like this guy when we get him. He's pretty cool. So yeah, so I'm going to continue. Oh, the banana guy. So I'll continue on doing what I'm doing. Yeah, as you can tell, it's a really big different mixture. So I'll continue on, see how far I get with this. Tony's screwing his wall together, so that's exciting. But yeah, I'll just stick my podcast in my ear and carry on.
Alright, that's all up. Didn't take too long. Just screwed in a couple of points to each wall. They slot into each other like the last ones, if you had seen when I put them up. Fairly sturdy. But yeah, now it's probably time to start filling them up, but another wall in. Alright, so it's Thursday evening, 8:30. We're just back from Kmart. Picked up 3 of these. I found in the shop that you can't even part them out yet, so I knew once I got them it would be a funny one. I'm not sure. I'm probably going to just put it under the shelf. Hopefully someone will part it out soon on Bricklink and add the inventory and stuff, and I'll be able to go from there. But a real good price. Pick up a $60 a unit. They're on clearance and then down on sale again. So it's 60, obviously NZ. I think they were down from about 160 odd. So yeah, pretty hard to pass up that. That's sort of a discount. Plus I haven't bought any new Lego for the week, so that was a good one. And good amount of parts in them. I think it was about 1150 or something parts. So yeah, once it makes its way onto Bricklink, I'll be able to do something with it. But for now, it's going to sit under the shelf and go away for a little bit. But yeah, we'll carry on. Good morning. It is Friday. Thank God it's Friday. We have my nephew coming. Pip's gone to go pick him up, so she'll be back maybe an hour. I had average sleep last night. My brain was sort of wrangling on like it does about the bower set, and as you can see, I've opened the box. I've separated into colours on my trolley this morning. I figured out a theory, and I don't know whether it's something that people have thought about before. I was trying to rack my brain on how to see what parts this set has in it. Bricklink hasn't got an inventory list. It doesn't look like anyone submitted anything yet, because usually it has some sort of pending little inventory list. So I went to a website called Rebrickable. Now I've heard the website being thrown around before. I've never used it, never looked at it, never even taken the time, and it's again something I should probably invest a little bit of time in to see its capabilities and what people use it for and what it can do for us. But specifically for this, I went to this website, and this might be helpful for anyone who gets to the point, because this isn't the first time I've had a set where I've been unable to put it in. Now, I think in the past what I've done is I've just put it aside, because usually when I have a set, it'll say that the items are pending or something like that. Inventory list is pending. So for me, it's like, well, someone submitted something, so at some point it'll be up. This here, it doesn't. The minifigures, I've looked into the minifigures and they are on there, but you can't understand what parts they have on them unless you go and have a look at possibly the instruction booklet to see what parts. There's a picture, but yeah, there's not a hell of a lot of information. And for this set, I'm not sure when there will be, because this set came out last year. So it seems if someone was going to pick up the ball by now, they probably would have. First time I've ever come across it, so this is learnings to me. I'm not sure if it happens often, but for this, for what I did was I went to Rebrickable, and I was able to see what parts are in the set, and furthermore, there was a little button where I could click put into a wanted list on Bricklink, and it would open up a new page, and it put me straight into Bricklink with all the pieces. Crazy. Because from there my brain went, well, if I can do that, I can pull that wanted list straight into Brick Store. That's exactly what I did. There is some anomalies, and that's maybe why this set hasn't been uploaded yet. There's about 30 or 40 different pieces that, 30 or 40 different pieces, 30 or 40 pieces which did not make it through. I'm guessing that they are pieces that, well, I think it's about 34. I'm not sure. I'll probably come to the conclusion once I get to putting it all away. But that's probably why it hasn't been uploaded. My guess is that because these Super Mario sets are so different with their pieces, and that's what I've looked in the forums on Bricklink to understand why it's not being sorted. It's because of the pieces are so different, and people have to take the time to put those pieces into the inventory, and then from there put the set into the inventory. So it's a bigger process by the sounds of it. But yeah, so some of them probably won't make the cut by the looks of it, but I'm able to put majority of the set into Bricklink Store, which was great. It took me, I was thinking in bed, I was laying in bed about 4 o'clock. Pip, God bless her, she was snoring her head off and I couldn't get back to sleep. So yeah, that's where my brain was going, and I was like, I'm sure there's a way to figure this out. I'm sure this is something that's happened before. What do people do? And I thought about rebrickable. First thing I thought about was brick. I think it's called Brick Set. And for some reason the website was doing nothing really major for me. I was like, oh well, I can't really use this. I think for some reason it wasn't working on my phone, so it was not helpful. So I by default sort of thought, oh well, there's a couple of other sites that I know that have parts, and that's where I went to rebrickable. So just a word of sort of, no, it's a bit of a long-winded rant, but if people have this sort of issue specifically for this set, because this was an absolute steal, the part out value is, without the pieces that are missing and without the minifigures, the part out's about $3.90, and the set, and that's a 6-month average, and the set cost $60. So do the math, that's 6.5 times value right there, which is insane. So I was really happy out of the end of this equation to have done that and gone down that channel and picked up the sets on a bit of a gamble. So yeah, I don't know if I'll actually get the parts away today. With Lucas coming, he requires time and attention, so that's cool. I understand that, and we've got a couple of other jobs we want to finish up before the end of the week. Pip's given me some minifigures, Pip's given me some parts, they need uploading. We're hoping to get some coloured bags in stock again, to keep that consistently going into Trade Me, because they are consistently selling. So but we're starting to build up a little bit of a stock base, which is good. And I've got the lot 91 sitting on the lounge floor, which I have to pack up and put away before Lucas gets here. So that's what I'll be focusing on this morning first. First, I've been working in bed for instance about 7:30, sorting these into colours. But yeah, so that's what I'll be working on next. But yeah, just a little thought and words of wisdom, and also if anyone has any theories or other ways that they do it, or because this way here, so far it looks good. I can't fault it yet, but I will be cross-checking. When it comes to, never used rebrickable. I'm not a guru on that sort of thing, so I have to do my due diligence and cross-check those parts and make sure that they are accurate, the quantities are accurate and stuff like that. So I'll obviously let my findings known in the vlog if I get there today. If not, they'll be in the next vlog, because that's, I'm cool with that. It seems the best way to put the knowledge forward. But yeah, if anyone out there has used or stumbled upon my theory that I've figured out, or have their own theories and how they approach that sort of situation, feel free to comment below. Knowledge is power. It's always good to hear how other people do things. But yeah, it was a crazy one, but yeah, it's looking like I have some sort of resolution, which is good, without having to sit there and wait sort of 6 months or 12 months or however long it takes for someone to actually put it into stock, because I don't know how long that'll be. And for me, I've put $180 worth of money into the stock, so I want to sort of get my return out the other side sooner rather than later, So yeah, that was my thoughts for Friday, but I'm going to carry on. I'm going to start cleaning up the lounge with that lot of stuff on the floor first, and give that a vacuum, and get into the day. Alrighty guys, here I am in the lounge. I've separated some colours. Legs have gotten a bit sore on the lounge floor here. this is a pile of rubbish, non-Lego, or Lego that's discoloured or broken or stuff. Some of the pile over there. So I've got that to sort, and that little pile over there to sort. So what I'm going to do is actually combine those lots, put them in a bucket as unsorted, and prioritise the time to get through them. But I don't think I'm going to have enough time to actually sort this before Pip comes home with our nephew. So I'm going to have to pick up everything and put it to the side. This is all my vision for the afternoon, day, whatever, is to get these two piles sorted into colours, so then when my nephew goes home on Monday, we can do our wash on them, on the colours, have them all laid out, and then on Tuesday we'll have some coloured stock. I'm wanting to consistently get through these colours, keep moving through, and actually getting them out the other side washed and putting them into coloured bags. It's been a really good few weeks on getting some consistency with the uploads on coloured bags. I'm really happy about that, seeing some results, and also having some stock to fall back on, which is really good. So there's stock always for sale, because obviously if you don't have stock for sale, you're not going to make sales on that product. So to consistently get them up is the goal. I'm wanting to build a bit of a stock base, so then I can focus on maybe the next part of my plan, on what to do with the extra stock, and another option of selling them. So so for now I'm going to pick everything up and sort of put it to the side, and give this a bit of a clean up. And that's our rubbish. It looks like a lot, but for this lot we picked it up for about $120. We drove over to Upper Hutt for it, and to get that sort of quantity out of it, we're really happy with the result. So and also there's minifigures and minifigure parts that Pip's already given me to upload into Brick Store and into Bricklink, which I'll be getting onto once this is all cleaned up, and there's some real value in there too. That's already, I think by the sounds of it, about $500 between the two, without including these colours. So yeah, to turn $120 into $500 worth of stock in a week or in a few days, yeah, pretty good effort. So happy with the result. Right, so everything's packed away nice and tidily, and I will attack that when I sort of prioritise it and get to it. Should be today, hopefully, with fingers crossed, but we'll see how we go. Just wanted to come out here just really quickly. One of the things that we're wanting to do, and I've wanted to do for the past month, is a store tour, and I'm going to be doing a video hopefully next week on a store tour. I'm going to clean this up, that's one of the goals, but everything's really just the shelves need a bit of putting away. These drawers need putting somewhere. There are drawers specifically for this row here, which is where our new minifigures sit, but we're going to be doing a bit of a store tour in the coming couple of weeks. I want to edit the video and take the time to make it look good, but so far everything is looking more and more organised as the week has gone on, or the last few weeks, well this whole year really. This garage was a bit of a bomb site on at the start of the year. Pip's going to get a shelf for a little set that she built. Might go in that corner there on a shelf, I'm not sure yet, but overall, yeah, it's going to be a pretty good video, and we're going to go into obviously how we do things a bit more in depth, how we set up everything, what we've got going on, and yeah, how we make a living out of our store. So so tune in, I guess, in a couple of weeks, and you'll probably see something on the channel. So but moving on. Alrighty, time to go through all of these minifigures that Pip has given me. Just give me a sheet, obviously. It's all there. $286 worth so far. That's the average price. We usually bump it up a little bit when we're putting it into Trade Me, just because Trade Me fees and stuff are a lot higher than Bricklink. So you obviously want to make that back. But yeah, so 49 different ones by the look of that sheet. If they're all accurate in good condition and stuff. So I've got to go through now and just double check everything and see that that's all good. So I'll keep going. All right, Friday afternoon. Pip's been doing some of the coloured bags, which has been really good. I've started the minifigures. I stopped them just inputting them into the Brick Store, but I stopped them once Lucas came over. But unfortunately, one of the kids that Lucas is has a caregiver and stuff. One of the kids there has tested positive for COVID. So it's been a funny couple of hours as we've sort of juggled around what, because I've got 2 kids in 2 separate households. We've got, Pip's got 2 kids here, and then we've got Lucas, which is in another household, who's my nephew. So sort of a bit of a juggling act on decisions and how we go about things. But Lucas is going home, so Pip has to now drive an hour and a half to go drop him off again after she's driven an hour and a half this morning to go pick him up, unfortunately. But it's probably in our best interest, just in case he is positive, to have less exposure. And Pip and myself are going to do some COVID tests. So fingers crossed, nothing to worry about. But yeah, it's a bit of a funny one being that close to the COVID. That's probably the closest we've been so far yet. We've managed to dodge it for quite some time, but that's about the closest we've been. So fingers crossed, but it does mean that until we really know for certain that we don't have it, we've pretty much got not really many kids this weekend. So yeah, I'm going to be carrying on. It's probably about I'll check what's the time. So it's 2:12 at the moment. So I'm going to go ahead and do these minifigures. Pip will get home and probably finish off the colours, probably take some photos of these minifigures so I can upload them tonight. But yeah, that'll be how it goes, so we'll get into it. Alrighty, so just uploaded a large pile of minifigures, mostly city. So you got your common ones, which is all good. Couple Star Wars, which is cool. This one was a main piece. This one here was another good one. But yeah, overall, go right to the bottom. $359 worth of minifigures. And again, this lot here only cost us, what was it, $120. So it's a really good return on investment there. $360, $120, that's triple just in minifigures alone. I still haven't got to the parts yet. A couple of minifigures didn't quite make the cut, broken torsos and stuff like that, but that's cool. But these here, the parts that are good out of those broken minifigures will go into the part. So really good haul. Someone didn't get enough sleep last night. So I'm going to go and hit the upload button. This here is going to go back down to Pip to give me some photos, which is cool. So she'll be getting the coloured bag sorted when she gets back, and the photos for these. There's a lot there, so I'm not sure if she'll be able to tick that box off today. I think there was about, what does it say here? 46 different, 48 total. One of them was a double up we already had, so we don't need to take another photo of that. We've given it the same accessory, so it's already uploaded. I'll just need to adjust the stock. But the rest of it needs a photo, so yeah, so we'll upload those and get Pip to take some photos. Alright, just finished uploading all of these minifigure parts. So these are pretty much all the parts that didn't make the cut for assembling a complete minifigure. Good range in there, bit of Star Wars, bit of Chima, bit of City, bit of Minecraft. There's yeah, bit of a cool range in there. Boba Fett, that was a good one. Yeah, so a real good mixed bag. So that's another $192.88 with the parts. So that pushes our total up for that lot to about 550 roundabout. So that's going pretty good. We've still got the coloured stuff to get in stock to see how much that was worth, but yeah, all around good lot. But we'll carry on.
Hey guys, it's 5 o'clock on Friday. We are kid free, completely. So Tony told you about the COVID shit with Lucas. Ella, Miss 14, is that we've sent her straight to Granddad's after school, just in case. And I'm just finishing up my coloured bags. So I've made all these. And I am sorting the JPEG photos for Tony with a glass of wine. Because after driving to the hut twice today, I'm wiped. Chickens are happy out there. Chilling. And then I've got all those minifigures to take photos of after that. So, I'll finish doing this, drink my glass of wine, and then see where I land.
Hey guys, it's Saturday. Sort of pottering around, doing little bits and pieces that didn't quite get done yesterday. We had some TC today. I don't know if we had a vlog after that, but we both came back negative, which is really good, positive, no symptoms. So here in my mouth, bloody mo. So it's looking really positive in that aspect, that we have dodged a bullet, which is good. If I hadn't already updated. Got this Bowser set. This is where I'm up to now. I did a whole lot of uploading yesterday afternoon with minifigures and getting them into stock and stuff like that. They used minifigures from Lot 91, getting them in and up for sale on TradeMan. I've still got about maybe 10 or 15 sitting on my desk where I've got to just create the auctions for those, but near the end of that. But I got this Bowser set, and earlier in the week I talked about obviously that I had sorted it into colours. The inventory list hadn't been up on Bricklink, and I did a different way of trying to get an inventory list. Turns out I'm now got it all out sitting on the bench ready to go. Of course, it's always the way. And I just double checked on the set on Bricklink, and it turns out someone is trying to put it in the inventory right now as we speak. It says item consists of on the little page, and it's inventory in progress. So someone's obviously trying to go about putting it into a parts list. I clicked on it just to make sure what the rules and stuff were. And for those who don't know, again, this has been a bit of learnings. In here it talks about they have 3 days. They've reserved the item. They have 3 days to come up with the list, to submit it, to get approved. So that's where it sits right now. If I can, there we go. So in a nutshell, they have 3 days. So I will probably leave it there, based on the fact that I know that the wanted list way that I created, that's probably been done before. Someone probably more intelligent than me has come up with that idea before. But the wanted list that I thought of, it's not going to get all the parts. So I'm going to be sitting there double handling a bit of this work, going through the colours and stuff like that. And I would rather go through and get it all done once. So as much as it is a pain that there's a lot of stuff on my table, I am going to put it away, or put it to the side, give that the 3 days it needs. I'll probably check back every day, because it could get done faster than 3 days, but yeah, that's really positive that we might be able to go the proper way of doing this, but it still gives a little bit of merit to the way I thought about things, and I'm sure that I'll come up with something faster than someone uploads a set next time, and that time I'll actually give it a go and see how it goes. But that's probably going to wrap us up this week. It's been a funny old week. Got some good amount of work done Friday was a bit hairy in terms of how COVID stuff went, and not actual real work stuff. But that's cool, nature of the beast. But yeah, no, I'm really happy with the amount of work we achieved this week, the amount of minifigures we uploaded, and I probably won't finish working for the week now. I'll probably finish off those minifigures to upload, probably do a little bit of housekeeping admin stuff, and maybe uploading a little bit of stuff anyway, because I haven't really got any kids today or anything to entertain, so I'm a little bit bored. But yeah, so I'll carry on with that. But yeah, thanks for tuning in as always, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.